Hi guys, this is Life Energy Movement with Laura and welcome to my channel. Today is a little bit of a serious topic, speaking to you about post-traumatic stress. I have had recently an experience with this and I'm currently going through it, so I thought I'd make this video for anyone this may help out there. So let's get into the video. Without giving away too many details of what actually happened to create my post-traumatic stress, I'd like to keep that private due to the people involved, but I can let you know my experiences with the effects of the experience afterwards and how I am coping and dealing with post-traumatic stress. So, I was part of an incident where I had to take control, and I will let you know at least I did have to call 000. The person it did involve was a very close family member of mine, and I was with them and it was just us two. So I'm pretty sure that's enough to paint the scene without giving away too many more details about that. All I can let you know is, as far as I can say from having had that experience, the few days following, including up to now, so it happened on Sunday, today is Wednesday, have been dealing with waves of anxiety and emotions that have been coming up from the incident. A part of the experience in particular, I have a very strong, vivid image of what happened in front of me, and I feel like that has been etched into my memory. And as a coping mechanism, I believe the body and the brain, or at least the brain, does try to block out any traumatic experiences in order to cope, function, and move forward in life. But with what comes with that are any kind of suppressed emotions. Maybe we had to put a cap on our emotions to deal with the situation at the time and be strong for others around us while we were putting things in order or making sure the person was okay. And we sometimes forget to deal with these emotions later. So I've really made sure that I've tried to deal with these emotions as best and as promptly as I can. A couple of nights ago, I realized that I did actually put that cap over my emotions during the incident while it was happening, so I didn't break down in tears and fall apart in front of the person who was actually having the difficulty, with paramedics already there around them and other family members possibly stressed out as well. Anything I could do to not add an extra layer of stress to the scenario for that person, staying strong for them. So I did put that cap on my emotions, and a couple of nights ago I was feeling those sort of butterflies in the tummy, anxious feelings, and I had realized, okay, Laura, it's time to deal with this. I found that my senses were quite sensitive as well, including bright lights or loud noises. So I just really felt like I needed to put myself into a nurturing space, very quiet, very low energy, very restorative space, which I did do. And I laid down on the couch, turned the lights off. I had a blanket on top of me. I was very comfortable. Made sure I didn't have any restrictive clothing that was uncomfortable, and put some meditation music on. And I was surprised to see how I reacted to the meditation music. So I just used a regular track that I always use to fall asleep to. It's very soothing and comforting, and the moment I heard those tones in the music, it was the vibration and the nurturing tone of the music just made me feel like I was being comforted, and it's exactly what I needed at the time. And I just burst into tears and really had to deal with what I didn't deal with a day or 2 days ago prior when it all went down. So, I just blabbered it out and cried and spoke to my boyfriend and told him everything, even though he knew everything that I'd said. You just got to talk. You got to get it out, and it's important to use different outlets and different people around you if you can. If you lump it all into the one person, that is, I'm sure that one person does love you so much, but at the end of the day, they are only one person and they can't carry your burden 100%. And it can also take from their own energy levels as well. So as best as you can, try and share the I don't want to call it burden, but share the load with your friends and family, and even colleagues will want to make sure you're okay as well. So I'm actually finding making this video as a form of therapy as well. This is quite cathartic for me. I did make a video previous to this one, and I went very thoroughly into detail, which I didn't like. I wanted to keep the privacy of these the people involved out of respect to them. So I still found doing that though quite cathartic and therapeutic. But I feel like as far as YouTube goes, I want to display something that's more on topic rather than about what happened. In the end, what happened, of course it matters, but to post-traumatic stress, it's the effects of what happened that you have to sort of deal with. So I can let you know at least that everyone involved is okay now, but it was just really scary. So, you know, I thought that person wasn't going to be around in exactly that moment. And yeah, look, I mean, my heart wants to wrench out and actually tell you everything, but again, I just feel like that's not very respectful to the people involved. But it was just really scary. That's the biggest thing I can tell you. And I have a really solid, clear, vivid image of me in the scenario and what I saw burned into my mind, and then I had to take action and call 000. So yeah, I'm hoping that at least sharing my story, and that if anyone sees this video, you know, you're definitely not alone. Because I was by myself with my family member when this happened, it's easy to feel like no one around you understands, because I had no witness to my situation. I couldn't turn to them and be like, you know, bouncing off them with, did you see this? And like, you know, oh my goodness, my heart was racing so hard. Like, I had no one to actually relate to. So the other good thing with sharing how you felt and what you saw in those stressful experiences with family and friends is that hopefully someone you meet around you or talk to around you actually either went through something similar, which is very unfortunate, but in your case you can relate to them on a real life basis. So that's really important to do, and to just be gentle with yourself. Admit to yourself that what happened was scary, or that you have these anxious feelings, or that certain emotions or images in your mind repeat after the incident may have happened. It's okay. So, you know, talk to the people around you. Stay away from those who have harsh opinions about your situation. They obviously do not understand, or maybe they feel scared, but they're acting out in a way that isn't compassionate. So just let them deal with their stuff. Try and be as compassionate to them as possible, but make sure you bring that compassion back to yourself. So if you need to step away from certain people or individuals who are not fulfilling the compassion you need at the time of being nurtured and taken care of, that's okay. Address them when you feel better later on, yeah? Luckily for me, I've had lots of good support around me. I'm still seeking support through family and friends. Also it's okay to look for external help if you need a therapist or something like that. So I have a couple of contacts that I know of, that I know personally I'm going to pull on if I really have to. And I'm already sort of thinking about making appointments, and that it would be a good idea. So, you know, that's completely okay as well. I'm a big advocate for seeking out external help. You know, anything to help yourself is an act of self-love and self-care. So look after you, and listen to your body and listen to your senses. But at the same time, you know, everything's a balancing act. So try not to run away with your head. And in times of post-traumatic stress, at least I'm finding personally at the moment, is doing projects or activities or quiet little hobbies that can help distract you from your reoccurring waves of emotion that may come up occasionally. Also, I'm telling myself as well that this isn't going to be a forever thing that is stuck in my body, these feelings and reactions. They are something I can shift, and they are something I can transform, and if anything, make me a stronger person. And it also makes me more relatable to other people in the world who have gone through the same or similar things. So always try and find that silver lining, and the fact that, thank goodness, that everyone is okay as well. And for those who have gone through something even much, much worse than I have, all I can give you is some compassion through the lens here, and I'm incredibly sorry if any of those things did happen to you. And seek help if you need, and just listen to yourself. You know what is best for you. So look after number one, which is you. I think I will leave it there today. I feel like I went on a bit of a ramble, but at a time of what I'm going through, I do kind of feel a little bit scattered at the moment. So I've even noticed, just to share with you something else, I've been having small pockets of forgetting simple things. I might be, you know, when you might be in the middle of a task and you get this idea of like, oh yeah, I should do that. And as you're winding up that task, I end up forgetting what I was going to do next. And then if I give myself a couple of beats or a couple of moments and go, oh, what was it? It does come back to me. But I think that's just part of the post-traumatic stress kind of stuff. So it's not even been a week. Sorry, my camera decided to stop recording. I was saying it's not even been 1 week yet for me since it happened, so it does feel pretty fresh. You know, and time definitely does heal. And for those who don't believe in that phrase, at least helps you to change perspective, or to grow from an experience, or to see it in another light, at least. So you know, we never really forget what happens to us, but time can really help heal or fade those harsh and intense emotions. So thank you for watching today. Please comment if you would like. Subscribe as well if you would like. I'm looking to put up some more videos on a regular basis if I can, and yeah, I'll be posting a lot of different things, whatever's really happening in my life at the time. I find a way to turn it into a topic and to just speak from the heart. So please join me on YouTube whenever you get the chance, and enjoy your day or night wherever you are. Okay, bye guys.